It's the second race of the weekend for MotoE here at the Le Mans Bugatti circuit. Here's your starting grid then. Hector Garzo has pole position. Alongside him on the front row is Nicolas Spinelli and Eric Granado. Row 2 sees Matteo Cassidy alongside Oscar Gutierrez and Jordi Torres in 6th. Row 3 sees Alessandro Zacconi alongside Miguel Pons and Lucas Tulovic starting 9th. Row 4 sees Kevin Zanoni alongside Andrea Mantovani 11th. Alessio Finelio starts 12th. Row 5 sees Kevin Manfred alongside Matteo Ferrari and Massimo Roccoli. Row 6, Chaz Davis alongside Maria Herrera and Armando Pontanet starts last. 8 laps ahead of us then, 33.48 kilometres. It's going to be a blast off down towards turn number 1. A reminder, no formation lap here as well. As soon as the red lights go out, the race is on, and 8 laps around this circuit is critical. The fans will just begin to get away as well. We're watching in the backgrounds. We're a few moments away from the lights going out for the MotoE French Grand Prix. 30 seconds to go then until the start of MotoE. The red flag at the front of the field. No formation laps, so as soon as the last mechanic is clear from the back of the grid, the red flag will be removed and the green flag will be given as well to start this race. The last mechanic is cleared, the green flag has been given. It's all eyes to the lights here. And pull the throttle back. We're racing in MotoE race 2 here of Le Mans. Good start from Garzo, but it's into the lead of the race for him as they come down to turn number 1. Look at Gutierrez as well. He's dropped back massively. Nicolas Spinelli into second position as well. Remember, Garzo crashed out this morning. Spinelli takes the lead as we come in towards the chicane at the top of the hill through the Ford chicane. Dunlop, and then a little bit of a slide there as well. Oh, hello. Mid-pack really is starting to have a little jump around as well. That was going down with Kevin Zanoni and Massimo Roccoli from up into 18th, up to 14th, then drop back down the order as well. So a little bit more glitching than he was used to as we come down into Museum for the first time. And into second position goes Matteo Cassidy. Spinelli up into the lead of the race. Cassidy's going to try and give it all his might as well and try and push up as they come down. The number 40 on the inside line as we come into Garage Vier for the first time. Spinelli shuts the door on him. Cassidy can't find a right way through, unfortunately, so they will still try and hold it together. Up we go then towards the Essex Blues for the first time of 8. Mantovani up into 12th position. Jordi Torres down into 13th. Spinelli still leading this race as well by 51 thousandths of a second as they come through. Zacconi sits up. That allows Gutierrez back through. Garzo still there. Spinelli and Cassidy are side by side as they come to it. Matteo Cassidy double billing, of course, in the MotoE and Moto2 category at the moment as well as they come down in towards the braking zone for Racudemont. The last 2 corners on the circuit. Chaz Davis down in 17th position as well. Pontovani moved up to 14th now. He's dropped right back down to 18th position as well as we start lap 2 then. And we get our lap times coming across the board. Eric Granado side by side as well with Pons and Rocconi. Torres passes Ferrari. Manfred and Roccoli swapping position as well. Pontovani still down in last position as we come into the braking zone. And it's still Spinelli leading from Cassidy in second position as well as they come through. Cassidy takes the lead on the inside line coming through the chicane down in towards La Chapelle. So Cassidy leads this race as they will continue to fall in line here. Interesting little situational change. I thought there might be a bit of a bigger difference. Turns out there isn't that big of a change. Tulovic up into 9th position. Finelli down to 10th. Davis still stays in 16th. Maria Herrera down to 17th position now as well as they come down. And Gutierrez looking on the inside line of Garzo. Not going to have an opportunity there, unfortunately, to slip through on the inside. So it's only lap 2 of 8, but they're still finding the correct situations together. They don't need as much power as you think they do, these MotoE bikes as well. They are surprisingly ready, as up the inside Garzo goes to take second position away from Cassidy and does so. Sorry, away from Spinelli. So, Spinelli's going to fight back. Nicolas Spinelli's not going to let this one go. Garzo's got the power around the outside. Coming to the Eox S Blues now. Through Blues and... yeah, Spinelli takes it. So Cassidy leads Garzo. Try that again, shall we? Cassidy leads, Spinelli, Garzo. 1, 2, 3. Timing towers yet to update. There we go. Gutierrez, Zacconi, Pons, Granado, Zanoni. Mantovani up into 9th position as well. Tulovic 10th, Torres 11th. Finelli and Ferrari, the two teammates side by side. Then it's Kevin Manfred, Roccoli, Davis, Maria Herena, and then Amando Pontanet is down in 18th position as well. But Cassidy with a 140.367. He's got the fastest lap of the race so far as they turn in once again, continuing on the charge up the hill. They'll have the opportunity to fight back. They know they will have the opportunity to fight back during these races as well. Lap 3 of 8, 6 to go. They've got to keep this one as they come out of La Chapelle, down towards Museum Corner once more. Garzo just keeping that inside line very tight, defending hard as well from Gutierrez, who is directly behind him. Down now towards Museum. So Cassidy with the lead of this race then. They'll just take it a lightly positioned away. They don't need to be too hard on themselves. They don't need to focus in terms of ice-cold action. They have everything they need in position for this race. Into the braking zone for the Essex Blues corner. A little bit of a change around. Cassidy leads the title by 12 points currently to Nicolas Spinelli. If that's what you're looking at on your timing screens and wondering what the difference would be, that is said difference. Oh, hello. That was... oh, that's Garzo! Garzo's down! I thought I heard something in my ears. Hector Garzo crashes out. And he's thrown it away down in the S Blues corner just after... Before Rakudamon. Yellow flag's out now. And now we've got Cassidy leading from Spinelli. And they're changing it over. Spinelli's going for the lead of the race back, though. So Garzo's out of the race down at turn 12. And up the inside, side by side. Cassidy's getting past. Spinelli on the inside line at turn 1 and shuts the door. You don't see that every day. Move change at the front. And into the lead of the race goes Matteo Cassidy. Down to second. Spinelli takes the lead. So Spinelli leads. Cassidy in second place. They will adjust. 4 of 8. And look at Gutierrez. He's come out of nowhere to try and get his first win in the championship. Oscar Gutierrez, side in 3rd position. Yellow flag sectors 1 and 2. Armando Pontanet has crashed out of the race. So Pontanet is also out. Rider okay, I'm being told on my timing data screen. So 2 out already. Well, you just can't understand this one, can you, half the time? Down now into the braking zone for the Ox Blues. Yeah, Pontanet crashed out. Sadly knew that was coming. It's an obvious statement when the bike goes down on the deck like that. How else are you going to hold it and contain it together? A few little swap arounds. Yellow flag's been retrieved as they turn again. Through now into Rakudamon. And this lap has remarkably been quite sensible at the front. No one's given each other any sort of disposition to have a go. They've remained remarkably consistent and remarkably together, which is all you can... Oh, Eric Granado's crashed. Never mind. Eric Granado has crashed out as well as they turn into the Dunlop chicane for the 5th time. Rakudamon for Eric Granado's crash. Turn 14. Yeah, there it is. Deep in the gravel trap as well. So the front's gone on him and he's drifted up the track. It's the only explanation I can think of for what's happened down there. As they head down then towards Museum Corner. Track limits warning has been given for Miguel Pons as well. Oh, and yeah, exactly that for Granado. It's even for the swap around. It's down turn 12, so it's out of S Blues. Interesting. So he's set the bike up, gone to set it down, the front's immediately buckled on him. That's a weird one. I don't want to see that. Not an electric bike either. There's no torque back. Yeah, that is bizarre. Top 3 still battling hard. Spinelli. Oh, Gutierrez nearly losing it. And that's going to give him advantage to Zacconi as they come into S Blues. They came through the Ox chicane side by side. Now through S Blues, they're having a bit of trouble. But that was a nightmare scenario for Oscar Gutierrez, who almost sent it skyward. Take care, boys. Take care. Cross the line. 3 laps to go. Not taking that long, actually, this race. Longer than the race one this morning, though. Just trying to find that inside manoeuvre. Can't. Lifting in, braking. Hits apex 1. Hits apex 2. Rises over the top and just gently sends it down the hill. They don't want to have an opportunity to have a failure here. Oh, a little bit wide. Owen Pons passes Mantovani. Sarkody's down to 7th place. Miguel Pons as well does go through, yeah. So Miguel Pons and Joe Mantovani move ahead of Kevin Zanoni. And now the bat at the front still on. So, yeah, 5 tenths back. So Gutierrez has dropped out of this fight now. Spinelli and Cassidy right there to capitalise if they can do anything at all. Into the braking zone at Museum. Can't do. Oh, long lap penalty for Kevin Zanoni for a shortcut at turn 4. So Kevin Zanoni has been given a long lap penalty due to shortcut at turn 4. So that's his race pretty much done. He's done it now, I believe. Yes, he has. Long lap has been completed for Kevin Zanoni. Wise to do it now while they were down at Garage Via, where the runoff area is. Coming up on 2 laps to go. They will continue the run into that braking zone now. Oh, a little bit of a twitch there from Spinelli. Look at that. Cassidy and Spinelli, 1-2 in the championship. Cassidy will lead on 77 points. Spinelli will run 75. 2 points will separate the championship as things stand, as they hurtle up the hill for the 7th time out of 8. Into the braking zone. Cassidy was thinking about a move into the Dunlop chicane. Gutierrez has come right back in it now, but goes a bit too deep. That's not the ideal line through the chicane, but Gutierrez was faster. Spinelli, a 40.5. Cassidy, 40.6. Gutierrez, 40.2. Last time around, you can see he's faster than the top 3. You can see on your timing screen as well that Gutierrez is faster, but can he occupy that pace in the last few sectors? Into Museum once again. Cassidy getting closer and closer to Spinelli. Garage Via is next up. Can he find a way around the outside line? He's thinking about it. Brakes downhill. Down, down, down on the brakes. Through Garage Via. Back on the power. Zarconi has completed that long lap penalty, by the way, on the previous lap. That's why he's dropped down to 10th position. So not a long lap penalty as we first thought. Into the braking zone. Turn it in. Boot it hard. What's your lap time going to be? Can you find the optimum lap time here with 1 more lap after this to go? Who's going to have that advantage? Again, Cassidy, just find it. We're seeing too many onboards in this race. And Cassidy's thinking about a move on the last corner at Recruitment. You're not going to get through there. Not in a month of Sundays. Across the line we go. Last lap then of the MotoE French Grand Prix here at Le Mans. Is there going to be an opportunity for an overtake? Cassidy's thinking about it down at the chicane. He's going for it. He's trying. He can't do it. Spinelli still has the lead of the race. Cassidy was momentarily side by side as they came across the start line. Computer glitched a little bit there. Look at that, a 10th of a second between them. Down, La Chapelle. Oh, and Spinelli goes wide. Cassidy's going through. Side by side as Cassidy got the lead of the race. It's a drag race. Cassidy takes the lead of the race. Spinelli still side by side as they come down in towards Museum. Cassidy loses out, backs out of it, tries to get the undercut. Spinelli shuts the door. Gutierrez is involved now as well. This is what MotoE becomes famous for. Last lap manoeuvres seems to be the key factor here. Into the braking zone for Museum. A little bit of a twitch there from Cassidy. Spinelli keeps it unstable. I don't think Gutierrez has got the gumption to do anything here as well. He's too far back. Zarconi too, but Gutierrez is right there. If these two take each other out, that's an opportunity that could happen. Into the S-Blues Ox corner. Then it's into the S-Blues chicane further up. The two that end the lap before Recruitment. We're into the final sector now, and the last lap here at the French Grand Prix. Oh, and down goes Jordi Torres. Torres has crashed out of the race. Meantime, Spinelli still has the lead of the race. Coming into the last corner, into Rakunaman. Cassidy's going to go for the inside line. Spinelli shuts the door. If it's anything, it's going to be a drag race out of the last corner. And it's Nicolas Spinelli who can't believe it. He wins the French Grand Prix. Second for Cassidy. Gutierrez second. And Cassidy congratulates Spinelli. What a race that was. Very, very, very dramatic as we see into the wall Jordi Torres. He's okay. Bike just touching the safer barrier. So it's Nicolas Spinelli, Matteo Cassidy, Oscar Gutierrez, Alessandro Zarcone, Andrea Mantovani, Lucas Tulovic, Miguel Pons, Matteo Ferrari, Kevin Zanoni, Alessio Finelio, Kevin Manfred, Chaz Davis, Massimo Roccoli, and Maria Herrera, who has 14th. Jordi Torres is out, Eric Ganardo, Armando Pontovani, Hector Garzo, all out of the race.